Fatcats Athletics Club is celebrating 10 years of existence and continues to grow from strength to strength. The club continues to be one of the community's shining lights at a time when sports roles in uplifting South Africans is more important than ever. We're joined now in studio by two members of the club, Dudu, Thwala, and Mikea, Kubayi. What do you guys say? Who are we? Fatcats. Good evening.
Good evening, Kwena.
And thank you so much for coming through to join us. Dudu, let me start with you. Fatcats as an athletics club, just give us a little bit of an idea who you are as Fatcats.
I think when I'll start by saying we're a family. Yes, you are a running club, but more than anything, we're a family. Fatcats, as you've said before, that it's 10 years this year. Started 10 years ago. I'm sure Mikea will talk more on that. But if you're asking, yes, there's so many. I think there's thousands of running clubs now. And Fatcats is the trailblazer. And right now, if you ask me what Fatcats is to me, it is a family, because we always say we are more than just a running club. And if you want to belong, you come. Yes, we run. We've got the club runs, what every other club does. But more than anything, if you ask me what Fatcats is, it is a family running club.
Mikea, let's take it back to 10 years ago. How did this come about, this Fatcats? Was there a group of slightly overweight guys who came together to try and set the weight?
Yeah, it was a group of guys who couldn't play soccer.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, who couldn't play soccer and were just tired of just going to watch their friends playing football and supporting them. So they decided to find something which doesn't really need a skill. And they decided to start a running club, and the idea started somewhere around 2013, and then it became a reality in 2014. It was actually approved on the 26th of March of 2014, where we received confirmation from Central Gauteng Athletics that, you know what, your application to register this club has been approved. So it started there, and yeah, obviously there was a lot of excitement around that, and I think it also gave us a start, because previously, or in the previous months, what we'll do is we'll just go run, with no uniform, nothing. And as soon as we got the approval, it was like, okay guys, we need to start thinking of, we look for somebody who will create a uniform for us and all that stuff. So it was an exciting moment. And we ended up having a launch sometime in August, but yeah, it was remarkable to be part of that journey.
10 years later, how has the club grown, Mikea? I can imagine, and as it has been said, that it's the fastest growing athletics club, and go to any races, Fatcats is one of the most visible and loudest.
It has grown, and in multifaceted, in the sense that it has grown as a, because sometimes you run that as a business, more especially when you want to involve corporate for assistance. You need to make sure that, you make sure that the club is run professionally, even though it's an NPO. But in terms of where it come from, it used to be only friends who knew each other, and now it has got a lot of people, and it was also has branches, or I can call them branches in the Western Cape and one in Limpopo. So we do have 3 branches, but the main one being in Gauteng. So we do have, I think, almost over 350 members somewhere there. So we've grown from a club of about just 50, because we needed to register, and then now it's like, and at some stage we felt like the growth was too quick. We couldn't handle it. We ended up saying, guys, let's take a break and think, can we handle this demand? Because like you say, we're visible, and people love us on the streets. And everybody wanted to be part of it at some stage, up until we say, you know what, let's not rush to the numbers. Let's fix what needed to be fixed, make sure that, we compliant with all the stuff before we take more members.
Dudu, is it a club for just Fatcats, or do you guys have elite runners? Do you have runners that run to win races, or just like me who hope to finish a race?
Kwela, what's an elite? You've got everyone, Kwela. Yeah. You've got, if you're talking about people who are podium finishers, we have everyone. So it's not close to social runners, but it is for everyone. Like Mikea said, that it grew from 50 members, and now we're sitting at over 350 members registered in 3 provinces. So it is welcome. We welcome everyone in the club.
This one I want to throw it at you to do, in that beyond the running, the club has a lot of social responsibility that you do, women's issues also that you guys are very proud about it with the Lionesses. Just tell us about that aspect of the Fatcats Athletics Club, the CSI, and the issues that you guys are passionate about.
Thanks, Kwena. We're very passionate about our CSI, so we've got a CSI wing which is more about taking a child to school. So what we do mostly is donate your school uniform, your books, and sanitary pads. But the bigger goal for CSI is to actually build libraries in previously disadvantaged schools. So that would be a win for us if we get there. Talking about Lionesses, that's something I'm also very passionate about. We spoke about how we've got over 350 members in the club, and 40% of the membership is female. So one of the campaigns we're leading is getting 100 Lionesses line up for Comrades one day. So that's just getting more females to run, because growing up, I used to see mostly males running Comrades, and as you go now, you see so many. But if you look at the stats in Comrades, we still have more males. So the Lionesses is more to get, also not just about Comrades, but just to get in females running, whether it's that 5K leading up to a 10K or 21K, and if you want to run Comrades, also take you there.
And speaking of just running, you guys also have a club run, the 10K, that is quite popular. Just tell us about the Fatcats 10 kilometer run.
It's one of our best achievements, you know, in addition to a lot. But, you know, this one came from, I think, 2018, when we had that idea. We had our chairperson by that time, Bongan Blankulu, who said, you know, guys, we need to have our own, race.
Yeah.
And obviously it took a lot of planning and it took a lot of convincing. We were still a little bit newish in the market, and, you know, people panic a little bit, but we managed to host our successful race in 2019, which was, you know, well attended. I think it was, you know, we had almost 2,000 people coming to join us, and it was you know, it was amazing. And, you know, we have it in one of the biggest malls in Africa, and then they managed to also accommodate us, and they've accepted us, and we've managed to make that race to grow from strength to strength. Even though there was a challenge of COVID, because we had it in 2019, and then the following year we couldn't. I think we had to, you know, have a virtual run, but you know, now it's back. We've managed to you know, not resuscitate, but to continue where we left off. Yes, and it has been great.
So what is the club doing to celebrate 10 years?
We've got many activities planned. So
Am I invited?
We'll think about it.
Okay. Well, if you can't invite me, invite Colin Gambi, please.
We will. But look up our social medias. We have a lot of activities planned throughout the year to celebrate the 10 years.
Yeah. And I mean, as we wind down the conversation then, what would you say, Dudu, sets Fatcats apart from any other running club that has kept you guys successful and going strong for these 10 years, and I guess for another 100 more years?
You know, when you join Fatcats, when you ask someone why they join Fatcats, they always say for the support on the road. I think you've seen how Fatcats is always there, and from the outside, that's what people see, that it's the road support. But the support is not just outside. If you come and you realize, remember that family spirit I spoke about, the support goes beyond being on the road, but also inside the club. So that is what makes us different, that you are supported, you are part of, you're not just a number at Fatcats.
Mikea, for people that are watching us now that have not taken up running, I mean, are you looking for members, or Lishapo, as you said? So at some point the numbers were a bit too high.
We're always looking for members to come and join us, and it's not because we want something from them. We just want, you know, an active community, physically active community, which is what we're proud of, and, you know, we need healthier members in our community. So everybody is welcome to join, and you don't have to run a marathon to join us. You can run 2 kilometers, you can run 5 kilometers. You know, in our race, we have a race from as short as Nepi Dash, which is about 250 meters. You know, so we open for everybody to come and join us. So you can run from 1 kilometer to 100.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure about that 100. You do for people that then want to find out more about those activations that you're talking about to celebrate the 10 years of Fatcats, but also who want to find out more about the fastest growing running club in South Africa at the moment. Where and how do they get that information?
the easiest and best way is on social media. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we're on Twitter, well, X now. So Fatcats Athletics Club, that's where you find us on all social media platforms, and that's the quickest. And then you can also find us on our website, fatcats.africa, and that's the easiest. But the easiest it is, find us on social media, DM us on social media, and someone will always respond to you.
Mikea, you spoke also about the wings in the Limpopo and Western Cape. Do you have members also from other provinces? Can people who are watching from different provinces also get membership? And you know?
Yeah, in those we do have, the existing ones are in those two provinces, two other provinces you've mentioned. But if somebody, because we've had somebody says, I'm in KZN, I want to start a branch here, we said, you know what, we will always support you to do. So anybody is welcome to join Fatcats, and like she said, we'll always support you in whatever we do. We even support, people have got personal campaigns which they run, and as a club we're always willing to support you. We will take part in whatever initiative you have, even at an individual level. If it includes either physical activity, running or anything, we'll always support.
How many lionesses are going to Comrades at this point? Are you going?
I am going.
Have you qualified?
Yes, I qualified last year already. You qualified.
Let's not make it personal. Mikea, thank you so much to the both of you for coming through. Fatcats Athletics Club, one of the fastest growing athletics clubs in South Africa, celebrating 10 years, and more than anything, as you heard, it's a family, but a family that is focused on getting you healthy and fit while having fun. Let's park it there for now. As far as sport is concerned, we have headlines coming up in a short while.